Hello, my people, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nolita Stone, and you're tuned into Fashion Trends SA. Okay, so O'Gaten Mackenzie, guys, is in hot waters today. Okay, and it is over the tweets that he made years ago, okay, taking it back to 2010 or 2011, right? And basically, he was talking about black people. Things like black people are lazy, black people are, he uses the K word a lot, right? That he refers to black people. Okay, and so it's a whole hoo-ha there on Twitter because of this. And now people are not having it after the whole cancellation of the Open Chat podcast. Okay, people are not having it. Like people went to go dig deep into O'Gaten Mackenzie's files, okay, on Twitter, and they found a lot of papers in that file. Okay, so he's in hot waters, and they want him out as a minister of the arts and culture. They don't want them there anymore. Okay, and so he has responded as well, and he said, "You are more offended by our outrage as colored people against the vile racism that was directed at us. You find excuses for these young people who hurt a whole race. You are encouraging future racists instead of nipping this in the bud. We are not you." So to me, when he says we are not you, what does he mean by that? We are not you. Colored people are not black people. What does that even mean, O'Gaten Mackenzie? And then he goes on to say, this whole campaign to find something racist I ever said is hilarious because you have now gone 13 years back and can't bring out one racist thing I have ever said. I always and still fight with coloreds and blacks or one people treating different mistakenly. So remember this guy Ronaldo, right? From the DA, that people were, against very much because he said like so many racist slurs way back, dating early 2000s, okay? And they had him removed from Parliament, okay? From the DA side of Parliament, okay? And so he was removed and they replaced him with someone else there, okay? So now they are going after Mackenzie, okay? And this guy came out, I think it was yesterday, and he said, oops, O'Gaten Mackenzie, remember what you did to me? He pulled out files and he said, let me do you one favor more. So basically saying, yeah, like I got you. Now it's your turn. So it doesn't end there, guys, okay? Action SA has also taken O'Gaten Mackenzie to the Human Rights Commission for racist remarks in which he repeatedly used hateful slurs from the apartheid era along with other offensive references that served to degrade and humanize black South Africans. I am so happy. I don't want to lie to you. I am so happy about this because I found what he did to the Open Chat podcast very, very, what do you call this? It was too hardcore and too brutal. Do you know what I'm saying? As a Minister of Arts and Culture, what I think he should have done, rather than cancelling them and, removing them from DSTV, he should have met up with those kids. Met up with the kids or ask them to be in that show to go and correct them about what they said and how it affected a certain group of people. Right? So that those kids can get educated about certain things that you should and should not say on national TV rather. Not now go all the way forcefully and brutally trying to take them out of TV and cancel them. As a Minister of the Arts and Culture, he should have done better. He really should have done better. right? And the comments that he made, that he said, here it comes. He says that no one wants to see young people destroyed. It is, however, a teachable moment for these young people and their peers that racism has no place in South Africa. To let them continue as if nothing happened is the surest way of destroying them. Consequence is a great teacher. Now, listen, I am in no way saying that these kids did nothing wrong. What they said about the color community is really, really degrading, and the color community has every right to be mad at such. An apology should have been a wise decision. That is what Gayton McKenzie should have asked for. Not only an apology from them, but also sit in the show and really just educate them, as I had said, not to go cancel them. As a minister, not just a minister of arts and culture, he should know that the stats in SA for unemployment is like huge, especially amongst the youth. And for them and for him now to go and cancel these people and take them out of DSTV where they were earning money, like a lot of money, if I'm correct, was seriously outrageous for me. I don't want to lie, guys. Like, when I saw what was happening and how these kids were cancelled, to me it was very heartbreaking for them, and also for what Mackenzie did. Now, as I said, I'm not condoning at what these kids have done, or rather have said it was bad, but education rather than cancelling them and them not earning money, to me, it was much more better. Okay, Mackenzie did something, I don't want to say out of line, because those kids should have been punished, but punished in a right manner. You know what I'm saying? Not this. Okay, now they're cancelled out of DSTV, and then now what? Do you know what I'm saying? He must think for the future. You know, these kids are going to grow up. These people, they're going to need votes from these young kids at the end of the day. You know, and the education would have been much more better than cancelling these children. So now that he is now also under fire, you know, for saying racial slurs, I am so happy. And I don't want to lie, I'm quite disappointed on Gayton McKenzie for taking such a route towards these kids. Not only because that was not the solution, but for the fact that I voted for them, because you know, there are some, you know, things that I like about the actual Patriotic Alliance party, you know, that I voted for them. I don't want to lie. Last year, I voted for them for the regional votes, you know. Was it last year where we voted national votes? I voted for them nonetheless. I voted, and you know, and I also voted for Action SA. So these are two parties that I really, really love. But I'm quite disappointed at the way and the approach in which, you know, Gayton McKenzie took towards the Open Chat podcast. So now, Gayton McKenzie, if you are going to give it, you must also be able to receive it back. Because Black Tea Twitter does not play with anyone, Takababo. They won't play. They will go and dig down in your files. So my people, do let me know what you guys think of this whole saga that's happening with Gayton McKenzie and his racist slurs. Do comment in the comment section and let me know. Do like this video if you love this video. Do share it. Do subscribe to my channel so that I can grow on these YouTube streets. Otherwise, this is it from me. I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.